In 1994, a family known as the Shermans bought a ranch in Utah. They wanted a new and nice place to settle down. But this new and nice place is going to have some pretty weird and spooky encounters. It was nighttime and Terry Sherman was getting ready to go to bed. While he was getting ready to sleep, he heard a strange noise that kinda sounded like a footstep, a very loud footstep. Terry thought it was a random stranger outside his yard, so he went outside ready to confront whoever this was. When he got outside, he didn't see anyone, but as he kept looking around, he saw a weird figure not too far away from him. That weird figure was just standing still, not moving, not a single twitch, just standing still. The figure was very big. Terry started to get close to this weird figure, and as he got closer, he could see two pointy ears. They were huge ears. When Terry had gotten close enough to this figure, he was horrified. This weird figure was a wolf, but not just an ordinary wolf. This wolf was big as Terry. He had never seen a wolf this big in his life. He quickly sprinted inside to grab his rifle. The wolf was still standing there. Terry quickly fired his shot at the wolf, but that did nothing, as if the wolf never felt anything. The gun had almost run out of bullets, and Terry was getting ready to reload his gun, but the wolf quickly ran off. Terry tried to follow the wolf, but it got out of his sight. There also weren't any footprints of the wolf. The ground was smooth, and it was very easy to see footprints, but Terry had not seen any footprints beside his. Terry was confused because he had seen which direction the wolf had run off to, and there weren't any footprints, but Terry just brushed it off since it was getting pretty late for Terry, and he was getting pretty tired as well. So he headed back to his ranch to get some rest. The next morning, the Shermans had noticed their cows had been dead, and almost all of them were mutilated, and some of them had disappeared. They were very upset about this, since these were the cows that they had taken care of for a while now. The Shermans kept encountering weird things on their ranch. There was this time when one of the Shermans discovered 3 circles of flattened grass. It was just randomly there, just 3 circles of flattened grass. Terry had heard voices. He didn't understand what the voices were saying since he didn't know what language they were speaking, or if they were speaking any language at all. But he did know that there were 2 male voices. He was confused because the voices were above him, as if they were coming from the sky. Speaking of the sky, let's not forget about the UFO sightings. According to my research, there have been a bunch of UFO sightings in Utah, specifically where the Shermans had lived. According to the Shermans, they had seen the same UFO in the sky as if it was a normal thing for them to encounter. They pretty much know what it looks like. Months later, the Shermans saw lights up in the sky. These lights would usually occur on a gloomy day or at dark. There was this time when Terry and his son saw an object behind a rock. This object was glowing, something both Terry and his son had never seen before. They tried to sneak up on the weird light, but it disappeared after flashing on and off. After this incident, the Shermans once again found their cows mutilated and gone. The smell on some of these cows were so bad they almost threw up. It's not like the cow was there for days just to rot. The carcass was fresh, and again, they have no evidence of what caused this or who caused it. According to the Shermans, one of their cows randomly vanished from thin air. It was a snowy day, and one of the Shermans was going to go check up on their cow, but they realized one of their cows had been missing. They knew which cow it was, but they just didn't know where it went. They did see the cow's footprints. They knew the footprints belonged to the missing cow, since the tracks randomly stopped in the middle of the field, as if the cow had vanished right there and then. This was very bizarre. They knew the cows had been disappearing, but they hadn't seen how they were disappearing, hence the footprints of the cow. These deaths and the disappearance of the cows were very troubling, since they spent so much money on these cows just for them to be gone one by one. All these weird incidents had been backed up by the people as well who live in the same county as the Shermans. According to one of the residents who live near the Shermans, they have also seen UFOs in the sky. According to him, he saw one of the UFOs with rays shooting out. He described it as being very colorful and very big. He had never seen anything like this. He couldn't stop staring at it until it quickly swept away in an instant. After this, he never saw it again, or at least where he lived, but he was surprised the Shermans had also encountered UFOs. That's it. That's the end of this video. Let me know what you think about this case, and also let me know if there's any details I missed, which I definitely did. I probably missed almost I probably missed a lot of details, sorry. But I might do a part 2 on this. I'm not gonna lie, I might do a part 2. If you want me to do a part 2, just let me know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.